Good morning, welcome to Elvis Sunday. My name is Nick. If it's your first time here, big welcome. If you've been here before and you've decided to come back, bigger welcome. Thank you so much for all the support. As you may well know, every single Sunday we do an Elvis watch along, often suggested by one of your good selves at home. It is very, very likely that it is a performance or a song that I may not have heard before, and that's kind of it. We do a watch along and then we have a quick chat about it afterwards. Today, breaking those rules that I've kind of just stated, we're going to go back to a song that I have heard before. However, I've only ever heard the version of it from That's the Way It Is, a live version. And this live version is actually one of the first ever Elvis Sundays that we ever did. At that point, I hadn't even heard of the song before. Hadn't heard a single note, a single lyric sung. And my first experience of it was that live version from That's the Way It Is. The song is called Just Pretend. You've seen it in the thumbnail already. Well, I don't know why I'm telling you that. But just in case anyone didn't pay attention, just blindly clicked. The version we're listening to today is from Elvis in Nashville album. We're doing quite a lot of country stuff at the moment, which I'm very much enjoying. And so, in fact, this will be the first time I've ever heard this version. After that, we're going to follow up. I've seen a lot of postings for it, and I think a couple of people actually suggested this other version of it as well. But there's an acapella version, and I don't know whether that's original sound recordings or someone has isolated the vocals themselves. However, I have seen a lot of people post this version on YouTube, so I'm hoping it is something that's comes straight from the studio rather than what someone else has done. Not that I think it will take away from the experience, but at the same time, you kind of want something that you kind of feel is a bit more legitimate rather than that somebody's done on their home computer. So without any further ado, we shall dive straight in. Leave a like on this video if you can, it really helps out the channel. But here we go, my first time hearing this version. Elvis sings Just Pretend.
Just pretend
those vocals already.
I'm holding you and whispering things soft and low, and think of me how it's gonna be.
It's amazing actually just hearing all the separate instruments playing in the background there. Such clarity compared to that live version.
I heard you say,
nice.
If you need me, you know what to do. I knew it then, I'd be back again. Just pretend I'm right there with you, and
This is awesome.
I'll come flying to you again. All the crying is through. Oh, I will hold you and love you again. But until then, we'll just pretend.
It feels like so much more of a haunting ballad compared to that live epic version.
But I can't recall the things we said or why you cried. But now I know it was wrong to go. I belong there by your side. Yes, I'll come flying to you again.
Really loved that. That was beautiful. I can remember being blown away seeing the live version. I mean, I say that I'm getting blown away nearly every week, clam bake aside. But I can remember the live version and how epic that felt, and just blown away by the performance. And with it being one of my early Elvis Sunday reviews, watch-alongs, it was kind of one of my first early experiences of that band, and you know, that whole show, that whole That's the Way It Is show in 1970, and just the whole ensemble was just incredible, and the presence he had on stage, and it just felt so epic. Then you hear this version from this Nashville recording, and you get all these different instruments that are suddenly coming through the headphones, like the piano and the guitar, this little twangy bit of guitar at the very beginning, and then this keyboard that comes in towards the end. And the song, without this triumphant Elvis performance that you see on stage, the song has like a different feel about it, and it kind of, I get a lot more of the sense of the ballad side of it, and the kind of the heart of it comes through so much. Not that that wasn't kind of lost on me the first time around with the live version. That was all there, and I probably said very similar things. But just hearing that there, and then imagining him in a studio and singing it, and listening to those lyrics that I kind of already knew mostly. I think I fumbled a couple of lines as I was miming along, but listening to those lyrics and just kind of going along with it, it just gets so much from the song. It's a really beautiful performance, beautiful song, and his vocals are just so on point. Everyone's on their A game there. Fantastic, so good. All that being said, now just talked up the band, we're going to listen to the version without them there. So just Elvis Acapella, and really looking forward to this. I suspect this is just going to sound beautiful. It's going to have a whole new sort of haunting quality of its own. So let's just do that straight away now. Stop talking, Nick. Yeah, in fact, if you're tired of the talking, Nick, do remember, I always put the links to the videos that we're listening to or watching each week. I put them in the video description down below. So do feel free to click those. Give the original copyright owners, I think it all goes to the Elvis estate all the time anyway, but those that have posted it, yeah, give their channel a look as well. This a cappella version we're watching from the Fabrica Elvis channel, which I think I've talked up before. It's always been my go-to channel to get really good quality footage and sound. They do a lot of their own edits, which I'm conscious of takes me away from actual hearing the original version sometimes. However, the work that they do on that channel is absolutely stunning, incredible. So do check out the Fabrica channel if you haven't already. I'm sure a lot of you already have. I said I was going to stop talking. I'm going to do that now. Elvis Presley, a cappella, Just Pretend.
Just pretend I'm holding you and whispering things.
I wasn't expecting to get footage as well.
Soft and low, and think of me, how it's gonna be. Just pretend I didn't go when I walked away. I heard you say, if you need me, you know what to do. I knew it then, I'd be back again. Just pretend I'm right there with you, and I come flying to you again. All the crying is through. Oh, I will hold you and love you again. But until then.
Oh, that was it. Wow. Wow. Oh, that was short and sweet. Kind of got lost in it. They had some video footage that obviously they've edited together. It's from That's the Way It Is, but they've done an edit and put the audio over the top. I was quite pleased about that at first, and then actually I looked away and just concentrated on the lyrics in the voice in my headphones. So didn't see it finishing. Yeah, beautiful. And the backing singers coming in, I was surprised that happened, but obviously didn't detract from it. It was beautiful. Yeah, it's something else to listen to, just isolated like that, and the pauses between each line, each lyric, and then the power of the voice just on its own really is something to behold. I do wonder whether it is something that somebody has done later rather than an actual isolated audio track from the original recording. It sounds like something that someone has actually done at a later point. I know looking through YouTube there's quite a lot of songs that are just a cappella versions, so I don't know if it's all come from the same source or indeed they are all original recordings that are just there, that have kind of been done on the day of recording. But it's yeah, I think I'm a little bit lost for words. It felt special. You could almost kind of feel like you're. I mean, the way that the video footage started at the beginning there, just that very black and white, high contrast black and white footage, and imagine just listening to Elvis singing those words in such an isolated way, or just I'm Joel just explaining myself, but just yeah, there's a different connection with that. That's what I'm trying to say. I think it's a different connection where it's your ears and his voice and nothing else in between. It felt like a really special listen. It really did, and I think that's why I don't think I've got too much more to say. It's a very different experience that I haven't been used to so far. So another new experience for me on this weekly Elvis Journey. What did you think? Did you like it? Which version did you prefer? The original Nashville recording, the That's the Way It Is live performance, or indeed this isolated Elvis only vocal rendition? Do let me know. Leave those comments down below. But for this week, we shall leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. I feel almost too relaxed now. I'm conscious as I'm talking. I'm just like, okay, yeah, that was nice. And I think it's just that final version has just chilled me out possibly for the rest of the day now. How strange. Let's start again. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please show me you did. Hit that thumbs up button. If you haven't subscribed already, please hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much for those who already did. But until next week, until next Sunday, have an amazing week, and I will see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.